Yep, alright, we are good to go. I, yep, it's all lit up. Oh, that's a quick way to refresh that. Anyway, version rewind, obviously. No, no. Oh man, the quality of life. And content restored from the special edition. I do wonder what that is. Anyway, we've just fed this guy. Um, so later in the game, when we get thrown in with him, he won't be hungry. Otherwise, we're what get eaten. Man, that was poorly worded. Anyway, you get the idea. If we didn't do that, he would have eaten us later instead. I don't like the fact that you can't pan. You just have to wait for it to scroll over itself. Oh? What was that about then? Okay, there we go. Oh, hey, Risk. Sorry, I didn't say hi, because I didn't want to, like, interrupt since I was just about to start through myself. I didn't want to just, like, say hi and bye. I saw you kicking ass on Roblox, though. Good job with that. Okay, that bush rustled, and that caught our attention, so it's a bit strange. Either way, I'm going quite well. How have you been, dude? No, just walk for now. Um, what was it that we needed to do? Yeah, I've wanted to play this for so long. I'm so glad that it got a remake. Because anytime I find anything for it, it doesn't let you get out of the first room. The game's broken for some reason. And not only does this come with the special edition features, can't remember what the special edition was called, but it also comes with some extra features. I'm not sure if you're aware, but if you die in this game, you get sent right back to the start. There are no save points. So this game comes with rewind. Oh, this game comes with rewind and save points, or like quick save in this mode. There's also like a mode which is faithful to the original, but I prefer rewind since I don't have to restart the whole game if I mess up once. This game is genuinely brutal to its players. Okay, what's in here? Also, it's recommended to. Oh, this is the West Building key place thing. It's recommended that you play with a controller. So this is a point and click game where I have to use my thumbstick in order to move the mouse. This is what happens if I use my actual mouse. Way too fast to be controlled. Genuinely nutty what this game is like. Because, like, this was made for the PlayStation 1, so. Oh, ooh. Wow. Used a key just to find this. I know I still have it. Do I not. Does that use it up? No. No, it's got to just be that there are other. Like, it just doesn't show up in the. There's no way. Because it's not an item used. Because it's not an item that you select to use, I bet that's why it doesn't show up in the inventory. Or maybe not. Either way. Yeah, so that's the kid with the hedge trimmers. Okay, you get out real quick so that I can, No, it's... No, what? Literally, why? What are you doing? Hello? Do you not let me jump if he's in the room? Okay. I'm not losing this whole run because I forgot where the A button is. There we go. Oh, he knocks over the can. He doesn't like the gas from the can? What? Alright, I get the picture. Not allowed in here anymore. Okay, I get it. What was any of that about? Yeah, we're not allowed to grab the stick for some reason. We were allowed to last time, but we can't this time. I'm not sure why. Well, the stick was over here last time, so it's been moved. Either way. Alright, there we go. Back up to blue. Yes, that place isn't safe to be in anymore. So that was a bit of a one-time escape sort of deal. No, we'll continue this way, see what happens. Oh, no, okay. Yeah, until I find the key for that, I bet that the west key could have also been used there. I want to go back now because that was a waste of a key, I bet. Yeah, I'm gonna go back. What's up, Risk? You just said so and then mentioned me and then posted a picture of a robot emoji. Or you sent a robot emoji. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to get from that. Anyway, I bet if it will still happen if we go this way. Oh. I thought it was, just use SO as in so, and then say the person's name, like calling out to them for a conversation sort of thing. If you want to chat with someone in the chat, or like mention them and catch their eye a bit better. Okay, moment of truth, because I forgot to check. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's a not having the key thing or not. Just gonna walk since there's no immediate danger. But I feel like he's gonna come from that side soon. Because when I went through this door and came back, he was here. So I should actually hurry. Nope. Alright. Need to keep on tip-top form just in case. I should open this door. Right, he's immediately going to be there now. Oh no, he's not. Well then, let's try to calmly leave the area. Need to get a drink of water though. Oh, okay, it's a dead end. So there was a door over here. It must have been the other one where there's a door. Something's telling me to go this way. I went this way last time, but I didn't actually properly explore. I just left and then save stated just to check if I wasted the key or not. I hate it when games do that. Like, they give you a key and you need to get multiple, because if you use one key, then you have used it up. Oh. Yeah, really not sure what the point of this was. Yeah, I'm just... Yeah, because that means he's right next to me. I am not dealing with that, but I know that that's there now. And I know that I can lose him if I go this way. Come on, get in, get in. Alright. So now he comes in. Does his little walk. Yeah, he kind of teleports around. So if you enter a room, he'll take a little bit to go in there. But if you're like a couple rooms ahead of him, he'll teleport to be really close. To like get through the room faster. But I've also noticed if you manage to get enough rooms ahead, there's a chance he'll just stop following you. He'll lose track, I guess. Anyway, it's a good thing I checked the other way. I didn't know about the gold key. What's even better is that means we can finally stop that phone from ringing by picking it up. There we go. I'm gonna get so mad if he comes into this. Ooh. Due to not being followed, a cutscene began. Oh, I get a bad feeling about this. Jennifer, do not drink that. Really? Bad idea. What was she thinking? This is why we fed him last time. Had we not fed him, he would have just eaten us right back to the start of the game with no opportunity to do anything else. Oh, yeah, no, I know about the I know about the panel liner thing. Oh, person. I'm just gonna go back so I can talk to the person. But I just want to say, yeah, no, I read the message and was talking about it. I'm going to a place soon that might have gloss, because it does lots of Warhammer, so they might have some gloss. If not, I can wait for a better opportunity to grab some gloss and then just like wait until then to use it. Either way, talk to this person. Anyway, like it does a check to see whether I'm going to get eaten or not, and then it lets me out. And I'm pretty sure he just has no response to me since I fed him. I'm surprised that it eats away at the plastic. Oh damn, she has a knife. At least I think that's a knife. I'm guessing because like the darker part is from the shade, since it's like bladed and all that. Either that or a metal pipe. I feel like she'd be using a knife though. Why do I get the feeling there's going to be 2 threats now though? Oh, she's a little bit smarter. Oh, that's a gun. Can we save this? I don't think so. Okay, I don't want to start all over. This game comes with this feature for a reason. Oh. Oh, okay, yeah, so it just makes the plastic all brittle. Okay, so something happens if we go this way. I think the bush rustles. Nope, didn't happen this time. Anyway, I know just what to do now. First of all, we need to do that cutscene again. Oh, nobody in here this time. That's weird. Wait, then why was it ringing if it's been cut? That raises a few questions. It's still ringing despite being cut. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, you found a strange dress? Okay, well that's going to be important later. That phone's just going to keep going forever, isn't it? Oh, and a key. Not what I was aiming for, but alright. I'm just wondering, maybe it's because of doing the key upstairs, or maybe it's just random. I bet it's because I did, like, unlocked using the west key. So we need to go upstairs, use the west house key, come back downstairs and go in there. Probably have to chase off the scissor man at some point. How is he even in here? He doesn't have the key. I bet the silver key works on there. First, though, gotta get rid of the brat. Alright, button mash successful. Now he comes in, knocks over this can. It releases a gas of some kind which scares him off. And then we get back up. Have a little cough letting us know that this stuff isn't safe to be in and that we have to get out. Then we get out. Alright, so he's not going to come after us for a little bit now. Yes, it was the silver key. Oh, well, this looks like a totally ordinary place. Nothing strange going on here. Lots of dust. Cheap looking books about magic. cheap books about magic. I wonder why this thing's head is, like, different from the rest of its body. That might be important somehow. Because this kind of looks like a lion body, and then it kind of just turns into a unicorn's head. Yeah, can't make out the whole picture because this shelf is in the way. Though, honestly, you can just see that it's another person praying, so that's not too big of an issue. Several types of chemicals. To bring time to a standstill, stop the big clock at the clock tower. Yo, it's the game! She said the thing! Oh, she said the thing. Anyway, just a regular chair, some chemicals, something about stopping the clock tower. Have we heard the clock tower ring it? I don't think we have. It's all going to come to a stop at the clock tower. I wonder if there's any clues that would tell us if the clock tower is important or not. I wonder what this game's called. Alright, take a little sleep, and let's get moving. Because now that I've unlocked those doors, I bet... And I'm going to save. I bet cutscene's going to happen when we go through here now. What? Then what's the trigger? Already done everything in the kitchen. That's right, I haven't been here in this run, so I don't have the car key yet. Alright, now that I have the car key, we can skedaddle anytime that we need to. Please, just do the cutscene. Yes, here we are. Okay. Oh, I didn't check out the night suit earlier. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, so we know that there was recently a drink done. I bet that's this. I bet this is meant to play the first time we're here, and so then, like, the state of the room is what we found, like, earlier, where the cup was recently used and all that. Yeah, Jigglypuff just used Sing. That's what that music was the whole time. Yep, no interest in me. We'll actually save the game, though. Now... it starts, so it needs to set up position back to here. Then it puts us here. And then Lot is here. Lot got the key for the cage. Now, I'm not sure how I escape from here, so I'm going to do something risky. She's just been shot. And if you try to leave... And we all know how this ends, just blammo. So, hopefully... Wait for me right there, you need to be punished. And then I grab a wooden stick. Bonk. No, I... Grab the gun! What are you doing? It was right there. Okay, do I have control of the character yet? Nope, okay. Yes, that's just to stop you from going right back inside and seeing that she's not there anymore. Because she gets up and leaves and all that, but... Yeah, my guess is just Jennifer doesn't really want to grab a gun and start killing. Even if it's a life or death situation, me or them. Oh wait, we've already been in there. Oh, no, okay. Right, now that I've selected it, I have to commit to it. It's the Minecraft painting. Turns out they were Clock Tower fans the whole time. Well, when she went outside, we heard that bang. And then Miss Mary was there with a shotgun, so... Yeah, no, she wasn't outside when we went past. Which does raise a few questions. But for the most part... There's only one question I want to ask. Soon as Jennifer's up to and going, yep. Can we just leave? Because we've seen them all die now. Car keys are inserted. There we go. You've seen them all die. Oh wait, no, there's 4 girls. There were 5 in total. You've seen 4 of them die. Sorry, 3 of them die, so there's still 1 left. I probably won't play them all on stream, but I am curious as to what all the different endings are. Because there's a whole bunch of them. Alright, let's see what's in through here then. Okay, it's the kitchen. Nothing important in there. In the first area, the door on the right can't be opened. I wonder if I can get it open now. That's the other way to the garden, so that's nothing too important right now. What we need is this way. Not gonna lie, if I had one piece of advice for Jennifer, it would be to go barefoot. Because she'd be making a lot less sound. Because that sound could draw attention to her. Still locked. That could be fun. It'd be a bit difficult because of time zones and all that, but it would be nice. Wait, what? Isn't it usually like 1 a.m. for you when I'm streaming? Because I doubt time zones would have changed it that much. Still though. Just wanted to break that just cause. Yeah, I'm gonna be busy. Like, obviously, I'm busy throughout the week with work. And this weekend, I've got a bunch of stuff going on. Wait, what do I have Sunday? Oh, right, that's what I have Sunday. Next weekend, I should be all free up, though. And by then, I'll probably have built 7 sword. Where's the rubble? There's no rubble. Anyway, by then I'll have built 7 sword, and I can panel line them from there, I guess. Ooh, yes, I saw. They're putting some hard rubber on Drake. And it looks like making the guy turn evil, which I actually don't like. Since it was just meant to be very grounded series. Like, obviously amped up a little because of anime, but overall a very grounded Beyblade series. I think I heard something. Nope, seems chill. I I like that the ghost one is just a near perfect circle. I find that quite funny. Let's go this way. But Impact Drake being about bursts due to the rubber causing more friction rather than knockback power is really interesting. They put rubber on the tip of a Beyblade recently and it was no good. Wait, isn't this the way to the doll room? And one of the dolls is cursed. I bet I'd be safe if I'm wearing the cloak. No, but I was chasing here before, so I now have a chance to explore. One of these is pulsating. You see? That thing roars, this thing pulsates. Yeah. Honestly, I don't want them to use rubber due to the fact that it breaks down and then we're all kind of screwed because then you just got to go buy a whole new one and you just have to keep doing that. I don't like that. Glowing dagger. Not a fan of that, I will say. Anything else? Yep. Alright, there's something in here. Yeah, it's the whole... They're too uncontrollable at this point already. Oh, wow, that actually made me jump. Why is it... Oh, God, it's alive. Remember that whole thing about not killing? Gonna have to. Yep. Itchy taste. You defeat an undead threat. Alright, that's a key. Oh, I got the cage key. So now if I end up back in the cage, I can get out, maybe? Maybe I should go back to the cage, see if there's something there. Either way, I'm going to save, because I'm not mucking around with... Oh, one of these can't be interacted with now. Oh, that's a... Yeah, okay, so that's just a pulsating heart that's still alive somehow. Did you clip me already? Alright, I bet, now that I have a key, there's going to be something if I go back to the cage. Where were you? Where even were you? No, don't go that way. We want to get to the cage. I'm fine going the long way. It genuinely did actually get me. I was not expecting a corpse in there. Like, ow. I heard the sound effect that something had been found. Was not anticipating an undead waiting for its next victim. Now then, this little dumbass is going to come and try to get me in here. But only his mommy, Miss Mary, is smart enough to know I'm in this box. He is a silly little child and believes that if something is not in the room, it doesn't exist. Wait, how old is he to not have object permanence yet? Because, like, if he's strong enough to be walking around with head... Yeah, okay, that's actually kind of sad he doesn't have object permanence. Seriously, though, why were we allowed to be adopted if there's an undead corpse, a room full of organs and moose heads and stuff, somebody living in a cage? No, doesn't want to... Alright, guess it's another cage that I'm looking for then. Yeah, so I'm not sure if there's anything left for me in that room. Wait, what caused that? Yes, that bush just rustled. And I'm just not investigating the bush? Actually, no. If I was at a horror mansion place and a bush rustled, I would not check it out. So yeah, there's nothing left for me in the room with the animal parts and all that. I already got the key. I wonder if the knife's going to be usable again. Hmm. Uh, are the crows still alive? Because I see blood down here now. Oh, no, it's still alive. Okay, that's still good. Well then, let's get out of here then. Hmm. Can't find that, place anymore. That is that a face? That looks like a face. Like nose, mouth, eye. That's totally a face. I'm getting out of here. It's not getting my soul, that's for sure. Oh, maybe you can have that soul from the undead guy I killed. Again? Re-killed? What's... Well, I mean, if he's undead, he shouldn't have died from being... Well, I guess it was... Like, the knife was glowing. So that means it's probably, like, exercising the soul? Exorcise it? How do you... I genuinely feel like I pronounce exercise and exorcise the same way. I'm putting extra emphasis on the or, so you know whether I'm talking about exercising or exorcism. Those words. Okay, this is the upstairs one, so this one will likely be different. Could have sworn I was in a different spot. Yeah, I'm upstairs now. Guess I just bunk bedroom? I guess? Don't know. As long as they don't come after me, I'm alright with that. Alright, what are we looking for? Alright, let's just go through here. Yep, creepy doll, where we killed the creepy doll. Alright, what's in this place? Broken glass and a mirror. We don't really need that. We can see Jennifer's face down here. I love the fact that due to the fact that we're resting the moment we need to, it's just down and right back up. Can we go through here? Well, we can, but there's not really much point. You know, we can run away from the Scissorman. We can't really run away from Mary. So how are we meant to deal with that if we run into her? Presumably that's only through cutscenes. Anyway, down the bottom was the animal room. So this should be the doll room, yes. Oh, it fell. Nope, can't use this on anything. I think I'm just gonna keep moving. No, there's got to be something. Some way to get this thing active. Nothing then, alright. Since we went this way into the room last time, we'll go this way now. Because this is where we came from the west building. And I don't know what's over this way. Oh, right, it's just the way over to the other place. Guess we'll just go back to the first area, see if we can use that key now. Oh, wait, nope. Gotcha. Speedrun strats. Go through the courtyard. Yeah, so the cage key doesn't do anything there. Nothing going on with the pool anymore. Guess we just get moving. Oh, wait. Okay, so, you know how I came to that little crack in the wall from the courtyard? Scissorman cannot follow you through that. I was saying earlier, he teleports to the door in order to continue chasing you, but if you, get too far ahead, he stops and loses interest. That's not the case. He stopped because I had gone through there, and so he couldn't follow me. So he does just keep chasing you and teleporting behind you to the doors and all that. Moment of truth. Still nothing. I was wanting to turn on the light, but okay. Yeah, it just... Switch doesn't work. Nothing upstairs. We can't go to, like, this side of the break. We can only go on this side. I don't know how to get over there. But it's, like, gonna be a door over there. Bet if we had followed the purple path up the top. Yeah, okay, so that's what I'm gonna do now. So, I'm betting we go purple path up the top across the way. Because we kind of didn't go that way. No, because we can't go that way because it broke. We just got to investigate and see, because I'm genuinely lost as to what to do at this stage. Oh, we never investigated that soldier, the knight statue. Maybe that has something other than flavor text? I do not like that phone. I swear it is taunting me. Like, oh, there's something happening. Oh, but you're not going to get to know what. Okay, knight statue, and what do we have here? Oh, it fell. And that's it? Oh, and now the glass fell. There's a ghost in here, isn't there? Oh, I bet there's going to be something if I turn the light on. Alright, let's turn the light on and see what happens. Hopefully nothing, but... Wait a minute, is that a secret passage? Nah, it's just the fireplace goes dark at the back. Well, we know the drinks in here are laced with something now, so... Yep, do something with that. Different interactions since the lights are on now? Nope, just the wire's been cut. I highly doubt that that would be the case. And I don't think Jennifer's going to be willing to test that theory risk. I mean, why are you like this? Nah, see. We're ending this here. Nope, we're not allowed to? Okay. Anyway, it's a good theory. You never know. You could be right. Who knows? Maybe if she takes all the drinks, she gets magic powers. That was the secret ritual that one room was referencing, talking about magic and stuff. And that was the answer all along. Either way, Jennifer is exhausted right now, so Hopefully we can take a moment to breathe after this. I gotta say, I love the fact that he snips the scissors every time he takes a step. It both adds a lot to his intimidation, but is also kind of just really funny. Because when he gets excited and he's running, you just hear snip, 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 snip the whole time. Alright, we need to go back this way. Now we're just going to keep going right. As far as we can. And hopefully something will occur. Just need to quickly do something, if you don't mind. Alright, I'm back. There's got to be something I'm missing. Maybe it's that I have to have gone the other way. So I've checked out all of these places. Checked out that one. Oh, I just realized. I don't think I checked those 3 doors upstairs. Because I know the first place is a repeat. And either way, Jennifer still refuses to put the plank across, which is annoying. So it would be very nice of her to do that. Right, I think I did check it out. They're just also repeats of the lower floor. Very observant, Jennifer. Anything helpful that you can tell us about those books? Like, ooh, trash can with an item in it. Love it when that happens. I genuinely hate this game. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And the trash can's empty. And the books are on the shelf. And Jennifer is not being careful about how she is opening and closing these doors. Yeah, I did check, and this place is an exact replica of downstairs. Or maybe I'm only remembering upstairs and I haven't checked downstairs. Ooh, it's a possibility, and I'm willing to test it. Maybe the downstairs office is where the trash can has something in it. I do love the lack of like music until something's happening, because it makes the atmosphere so creepy. You can't even like enjoy some music when it's not stressful. And then when there is music, it's because something bad is going down. Oh, right, downstairs there's like this place. Um, nope. There's no way it would be this. I wonder, does turning the lights on change things? I genuinely don't know how this place got approved for adoption. What even? Why does nothing work here? Everything's broken and falling apart. And all the doors are squeaky. I've been in here before, but I was being chased. Yes, this place is like the mural in the other room. So the cutscene is happening now. Jennifer's gonna learn some stuff. Maybe we cut the flowers with the dagger that we have. Hole in the vase. Interesting. Square groove in the floor. The cradle under the star. Well, my guess is that this pentagram is the star it's referring to. A baby under... The cradle would imply that there's some sort of infant under here. Cross-shaped cutout. Then there's this book being held against the wall by the chalice. Bunch of symbols. To bring time to a standstill. It's the same book as before. Except, you know, the other book had more info. Okay, now this. Alright, there's nothing else. Nope, okay, she's just shocked by a dead crow. I'm just using my mouse for this, but doesn't seem like there's anything else in here. Oh? Eerie painting on the wall. So it seems like until I have the square-shaped object, the cross-shaped object. Stop. Wait, I was pointed to the door. Oh, maybe if I press the stop button, it lets me stop from doing door stuff. Drop the rock down here. Nah, pressing the stop button won't stop the current action. Hole on the bottom. The hole in the floor goes very deep. So yeah, they just put a vase there to cover up a hole in the house. Which is a bit funny, because they don't really seem to have cared about other holes in the house. To each their own, I suppose. Yes, there's a lot still to be done over there. Now we're going to investigate here. This is the crow room. Oh, no, stop. Oh, yeah, I did stop the action. My question is, where do I get the cross and all that? Because I'm very lost, but I can swear that I've investigated everything at this stage. Okay, check out all the dead stuff. Yeah, that bubbles, you roar. Got the knife from here. Either of you guys do anything? Nope. Oh, wow, it is a lot less ominous now. Nope. Nothing new. Alright. Yes, yes, you roar every time I go past. Well, we got nothing to lose, I guess. Other than our live, which is what I'm going to save real quick. What's through this door? Here we are. Right, big gap that we can't jump. That's what we use the key to get to the other side of, but there's nothing on the other side. It's just that way we're going, right? No, it's this way. Can't have anything nice in this game. Okay. First of all, can over here help me? Just quickly checking. No, no, it cannot. Okay, so I've searched the purple plate. Okay, being right under that really scared me when that happened. But so I've fully checked out the purple place. There's like one blue place I haven't checked out. because I don't have the key for it. So maybe that's it. And then the regular yellow place, or like the greenish, you know what I'm talking about, the starting place, I can't get to the other side because of the broken stuff, and I can't open the other door. Okay, hopefully this guy goes away soon. Then Jennifer comes out. Alright, let's keep moving. There you go, Risk. I got him away, so he doesn't have to spook you anymore. Oh wait, no, it's upstairs. I need to go. That was strange though. You check out the statue and it falls over. It shakes everything, causing the cup to fall over, and then just nothing else. Like, it's always neat when games have stuff that doesn't really matter, but at the same time, when I'm trying to figure out how to survive, obviously investigating everything makes sense, but I also want investigating everything to matter. Yes, the silver key from before. Oh, right, it's just this room. Using the mouse. Checked that out already. Nothing here, nothing here. Nope. Yeah, it's just I can't see past due to... Oh no, this is just the dust piled up. So what I find interesting is this. Because this is the ritual room. This is, I'm guessing, where the pentagram, it's like representing the pentagram. Here's the steps up. Here's the big crow. Big pillar of snake, people praying. And it's specifying that there's something we can't see makes me think that it's something important. But I have no idea how we're supposed to see it. There's those live crows. And there's the dead one by the altar. But I'm not really sure what the game plan with that is. There's the bird nest here and the stick, but I'm not allowed to use the stick on the bird nest. Or take the stick with me. That would probably be a good idea. Okay, gas has dissipated from this place. Somehow. See if there's anything here. Nope. Yes, we're only able to climb up when we're panicking. Something else in there. Pretty sure I've investigated this before. Never know, could have changed. Yep, just some dishes. That's empty, I know that for sure. So then this place is useless to me. What's even left to do at this point? So I swear, I've investigated everything. That's just the noise of the water dripping, since the water still runs in that room. You're not trying to kill me anymore, which I find interesting. Can I get the perfume bottle? How do you know what perfume she uses? Okay, so that's going to be important somehow. I'm going to have to smell like Miss Mary. Apart from that, I'm not sure what else there is for me to do. There's only 2 doors in this hallway. Oh, right, yeah, so this is the bathroom. Then there's the bird room, and then the living room, I guess. There's multiple places you could call that. Now we're back at the start. Oh, wait, so is the start the blue area then? Okay, now I'm starting to question whether I've actually checked everything. Okay, so it's not really a yellow. Or a green. Where was that color from? Yep, door still doesn't work. Upstairs doesn't have anything. Who knows, it might have changed. Nope, we just stop, alright. Where could it be that we're meant to go at this stage? Oh. I wish I could recover from exhaustion that quickly. Living room, bedroom, bathroom. Hey, Devil. You wouldn't by any chance know what to do for a playthrough of Clock Tower, would you? So I'm very lost for as what to do at this point. Because I feel I've checked everything. But I can't find where I'm meant to go. Only thing I can think of is back to the mannequin room. See if it's willing to attack me, and then I stab it with my knife, maybe? So I've been checking every room multiple times. The only thing in here is the phone ringing, but it's disconnected. Oh, you've never seen Clock Tower before? It's an old retro horror game for the PlayStation 1. And as such, it's recommended that you play with a controller, but it's a point and click, so this is controlled with the analog stick. I've always wanted to play the game, but never really had an opportunity to. But, yeah, he's downstairs, I bet. No, he's right here, isn't he? Nope, this is not gonna help. Alright, made it. I do like the fact that there's little button mash sections in the game. Yeah, there's no can to knock over this time, so he just looks around and leaves. Oh? Okay, I was just doing a little... Just checking. Alright. That means we are now slightly less in danger. I'll take that as a victory. Where else could we need to go at this stage? You know what, maybe there is something over here now. It's worth checking at the very least. These are all going to say the same thing. About there being a courtyard. And I'm obviously not allowed to try to jump or anything. So I could fall and get hurt. I do apologize. This isn't too interesting because I'm just running around completely lost as to what I need to do. Yeah, I'm going to head back to the doll room. Or the mannequin room. No, I just want to... There we go. And hopefully... the mannequin will do a thing. Yeah, so it's the hole from upstairs, so we would just fall down to here if we jumped and fell through. Alright, there we go. This will mean she runs up the stairs. Pretty sure that's the doll room right there. Oh wait, no, I think it might be that. Or is that... No, this is the doll room. That's the way to the west building. Yeah, so when you interact, that doll falls over. That one loses its head. None of the rest of these do anything. And this one comes to... Not this one. This one comes to life. And it has chased me before. But Scissor Man was there, so I couldn't really do anything with that information. Now if I try to go past... Obviously I can't do anything to it. Nothing that can be interacted with in this room. Perfume on it, maybe? Nope. You sure you don't want the perfume? Alright. Maybe if we just take a little sit down here? As it, like, activates after some... Yep, see, it's moving now. You are willing to do something now? You've given me plenty of warnings. Time to take action. I'm just sitting here, ripe for the taken. You can just come over and attack me, no problemo. It's not going to attack, is it? Question becomes, what do I do to make it act? Because it's clear... Nope, nope. Okay, I can't really run from this. Very good job, Jennifer. I'm proud of you for absolutely fumbling. Okay, just gonna have to keep going. I absolutely love the fact that Jennifer stops moving the moment anyone else enters the room. I bet if I'd gone back into the doll room, the doll would have activated. Nothing else I can seemingly interact with. acid. Yep, this is just a dead end. None of these statues want to do anything. Nope. Oh. Oh, that I don't like that. I'm just gonna have to go on it with my knife then. Nope. Still only willing to knock him over. So many other horror pro tags would have had the villain dead by now with how easily he can just be casually shoved over. Because, like, what other cage is there? I've been through all of the cage. Like, I can only think of the bird cage. And the cage out in the shed. Which I really hope I can get to right about now. Alright, here we go. Maybe if I talk to the person in there again. Not gonna lie, I've forgotten his name. I know he's the owner of the mansion. I just can't remember what he's called. Okay, so he's gone. Let's rest. See if there's anything over here. Because at this rate, I am willing to give up and just search up a guide. Hello? There we go. And let's see, ClockTowerReWind guide. Not interested in talking anymore. Control with my mouse just to see. Nope. Can't do anything with the cage. Wait. What if I talk to him when I have the key? I haven't thought about that. Nope. No interest. Flowchart for the different endings, custom borders, achievements guides, ending guide, step-by-step ending guide, speedrun, S rank ending, item list. Guess we just go ending guide. Not really sure. Yep, this is talking with you already having information. So that one doesn't work. Clock Tower Rewind for the PlayStation 4 guide. Description, game details, game trivia, similar games. Project Scissors Resurrecting Clock Tower from 2014. Watch the live action teaser for Nightcry, spiritual successor to Clock Tower in 2015. And no guides for Clock Tower, just letting you know here's the thing if you want to put one. Okay, let's try the item guide. That might help me. Okay, so Statue and Cane. Each run only includes one of these items. When you start a new game, the system randomly spawns either the statue or the cane, but never both. To determine which run we're on, check the library. So this one's purely random. We're on a statue run because I've read about the statue. And I was saying like, oh, the statue amongst statues. The study room, check the mural. And then check the shelf. If we push it down, we're on a cane run. If not, we already know we're on a statue run. I bet the statue is what we like attack the birds with, and so we're not able to get it now because we're not on a statue run this time round. These are needed. Secret room, there are a lot of statues. Check the second statue from the last. You need to check the library shelf mentioned first. Oh, okay. So on a statue run, go to the west wing, second floor, far right. Secret room, there are a lot of statues. So you remember how there was that flower pot in the ritual room? If we were in the cane run, that wouldn't be there. That would be behind the curtain in the piano room. But since we're not on the cane run, we don't need to grab that pot and move the plant pot and move it over to the ritual room. It's preemptively placed there. Okay, west wing, we're now on the second floor. Far right, there are a bunch of statues. I don't think there are, so I might be wrong. Yeah, so if this was a cane run, we would have pushed this over. Okay, we have the west building key. We have the sharp edge stone. We have the ritual key. We have the perfume. Apparently, we have to use it to trick a dog later on. Optional for finding different endings. Pesticide. We've already done that. Gold key, we already have that. Silver key, we have that. Ham, we've done that. Bronze dagger, we've done that. Cage key, we've got that. And we use it. Okay. I'm a little silly. I kind of forgot. There is another cage. The rats and the crows. I completely forgot, but we can let them out. Because now we have the key to their cage. Yeah, so that plank can't be put down now because the thing's already been broken. It wouldn't have been broken had we placed it down. And honestly, I think the more annoying part of that is I'm pretty sure I tried, but it didn't. It's because the first time I was there, I was being chased already. Oh man, I was doomed to begin with, huh? So now we need to find the room with all the rats and stuff. Lantern, we can't get that because we didn't see Anne's death from a windowsill. Like, watching from the window when she got drowned. Oh, wait, no, this is where I want to be. Car key, we have that. Just quickly pausing, just in case it does attack me. Okay, copper key. How do you get the copper key? Need the lantern to get it. It's the shiny thing in the wall, so we can't get that now. Okay, that's a new cutscene unlocked. The rats are in here. They don't do anything, but you can help them out. Yep, rats ran off. My question is, what do I do from here? So I've let the rats out. So we need the statue. Okay, this is where it broke. There's the rope here now, but I don't think we can... go up the rope. There's nothing at the end of the hallway. Not doing that today. No. So that's the piano room. There's nothing left for me to get from the piano room. Okay, so he's just going to be in whatever room I go into next. So I want to pick that room wisely. Not even allowed to try jumping. Oh, of course. Alright. Head downstairs. Go this way. Now we see her. So now we go through here. I can't remember what's in here. I know it's not going to be worthwhile. I just want to check. Right, it's the bookshelf where I used the lantern to get the bronze key. Yeah, the only thing I can think of is just go back to hiding in that crate and then do something from there. Unless... I'm just going to save my game just in case. Yeah, we go through here. This is just to test. Does this one activate? No, okay, it's just game over. There's a whole bunch of endings. And then there's like the secret S rank ending as well. That's the room with all the animal stuff, if I'm remembering correctly. So, does not help me. This is starting to bother me now, because I genuinely don't know what I'm supposed to do. Do the lights being on help at all? I bet this is what the bronze key is for. I'm just locked out of it now. Yeah. Anyway, we made some progress. It's been 2 hours now, so I'll be finishing up. But I will learn what it is that I'm supposed to have been doing before next time, I guess. Yeah, so this is what the special edition was. So yeah, that's the window and death. This is, yep, finding the person in there. Yeah, the first fear. That's what it is. Remake of the first one. Oh, strategy book. Alright, what do we got? Oh. Okay, so we're just gonna have to guess what the strategy is from this then. Let the crows out. Then we get a bad feeling and who shows up. The crow saves Jennifer. Yep, Miss Mary tricks Jennifer. Box art. Oh, yo! It's the original cartridge and everything. And manual. Does the manual have anything that can help me? No, it does not. Okay, this actually could be helpful, but it doesn't really tell me anything useful. It's just which way is which. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do with that then. Guess I'll just see you next time then. Where I'll know what I'm doing. And until then, bye.